More dog nuttery for you. This article, written in January the 2nd, 2024, says 11 reasons why every entrepreneur should have a worthless mutt. First one, owning a dog is good for your ticker. That's what that means. You can live a longer life if you own a dog. I'm not sure how true that is. I'm really not sure how true that is. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who've never owned a dog have also lived very long lives. But who knows? Um, Dogs reduce stress and anxiety. I beg to differ. If that was the case, then why are dog nutters the most reckless, the most, rude, the most, nerve-wracking? They really desire to, carry these worthless mutts everywhere they go. I beg to differ. Because again, the dog owner, the dog lover, they are some of the most worst people around. Dogs increase oxytocin. Being around an animal, okay, now they're using animals. Before they were talking about dogs. Now they're, talking about natural animals. I'm not sure why when this article is about dogs. But anyways, this is a neurotransmitter that reduces fear and increases trust for the uninitiated. I think this is more about dog owners, dog lovers being in a delusion. Dog culture, it's a big delusion. You gotta be deluded. You have to be. You gotta be unconscious to accept the lies, excuses about dogs. You accept it so much, you become deluded, you become brainwashed, you become mentally ill. You become into a state of, of unawareness. You're not aware of things around you. You're not aware of the people around you. You're not aware of the things dogs do. Dogs can attack someone. You're not even looking at the dog. You're looking at the owner, looking at the victim. So again, this is all about being in a delusion. All about being in a delusion. You have to be delusional to accept dogs. So this is not about oxytocin. This is about being in a delusion, being manipulated. Being around dogs boosts your mood. I beg to differ. A lot of dog owners, dog lovers, they hate their dog. Their dogs drive them crazy. They hate them. And worst part about that, they can't get rid of it in fear of being, being attacked and bashed by other dog nutters. So what do? They keep the worthless mutt. So they remained in a state that is unhealthy. Dogs boost your mood. Again, kind of goes back with the first one. It's all about being in a delusion. How about being delusional? Being in a state, in an unaware state of mind. Having dogs keep your weight in check. So you need a dog to keep your weight in check. What kind of a person are you? What kind of a person are you? Sorry, I had to pause for a second. So it's funny how you need a dog to keep your weight in check. So if you need a dog to keep your weight in check, if you need a worthless mutt to keep your weight in check, then you as an individual are incompetent if you rely on having a dog to keep your weight in check. And they state by playing with your worthless mutt, going for walks, you provide your body with additional exercise. But at the same time, you can still be eating a lot of bad food. So just going for walks and playing isn't good enough. Well, you're still eating junk food and you're still overweight. I've seen a lot of overweight dog nutters walking their dog. A lot of them. You think walking around the block holding dog shit is enough physical activity for you? You need a dog to do this? I'm pretty sure those at the gym, most of them have dogs. But I see no dog in the gym. But everyone at the gym is working out without a dog near them. So you don't need a dog to lose weight. So why would you need something? Why would you need something that eats so much, that only cares about food, to help you lose weight, to help keep your weight in check, to help keep you physically active? Makes no sense. And then you're going to go on eating junk food, thinking walking around the block with dog shit, with your dog shit in a bag around the block is good enough? And I'm not buying these studies. I'm not buying these. Walking the dog 5 times a week resulted in 14-pound weight loss, which I think there are more to it. I think some of them do actually eat very well. Some of them probably do go to the gym without their dog and are losing weight in various ways. But I don't think it's just by them walking their dog 5 times a week is why they're losing weight. It's these things that they do. Hey, you can be trying to lose weight. You can be as physically active as ever. And if you're still eating a lot of junk food, you're not going to lose much weight. It's going to take a lot longer. So you think these people walking their dog 5 times a week is why they've lost weight? That's ridiculous. The way they manipulate and lie like this in dog culture. Because they know they can get away with it. Because they know their audience is a bunch of dumbasses. Dogs can teach valuable skills. Like what? You're telling me these worthless mutts can teach us valuable skills when people are the one rescuing them from other countries? While they're filthy, dirty, disgusting, living in garbage, you're telling me a dog that's been living in garbage, worthless, who is showing its rib cages, can teach us valuable skills when it can't even take care of itself or own litter? Literally? And you think these things can teach us valuable skills? And if you think you need a dog to teach you valuable skills, you need to look yourself in a mirror. You need to look yourself in on a camera, in pictures, in your shadow, and look at yourself and say, I'm a horrible person. I'm incompetent. I'm worthless because I need a worthless mutt to teach me valuable skills. Well, you're the one training these worthless mutts to be what you want it to do. Then you're going to go around and say they can teach us valuable skills? Like eating? Like shitting everywhere? Attacking people? Diseases? Parasites? Worms? Having dogs at work reduces absenteeism. Excuse my pronunciation. Whether you're working remotely, hybrid, or a traditional workplace, setting dog ownership reduces personal or sick days. One reason is that having a dog strengthens your immune system, which I think that is BS. You can't have someone that's filled with parasites and diseases saying that these things can boost your immune system. But even let's say it does. There's possibly, again, other factors that these dog nuts are doing to boost their immune system. I don't think it's just the dog. Sure, again, there's exception to this. But overall, again, dogs are disgusting. They have diseases, they have parasites. There's an exception where some dog nuts may have a good immune system. But is it because of the dog? Or could it be because of other factors? Their eating habits, what they do at work, the people they're around, the foods they're taking, the water, the air, But again, they just want to praise the dog, praise these worthless mutts. Dogs encourage work-life integration. Dogs make the dream work. They say dogs can boost teamwork through trust and collaboration. And for those who worked on a project together while a dog was present, ranked their teammates more highly on measures of trust team. I think that's bullshit. Are they just asking delusional dog nuts this? Are they only observing delusional dog nuts? Or is it like a mixture of people who hate dogs, people who are scared of dogs, and dog lovers? Chances are if they're working with other dog nuts, they themselves are going to feel delusional for this dog. They themselves are going to feel that nonsense for this dog. They're going to think that this dog is doing something when all of it's doing is just sitting there doing nothing. But then they're going to turn around and act as if the dog did something, when in fact, the dog did nothing. But sit there. But they're going to praise the dog anyways. Have a dog retain employees. Keeping morale high and your employees happy is key to retaining workers. This leads to better productivity, and in probability, it should come as no surprise then that a survey 50% of employees in non-pet friendly offices say that they'd be more likely to stay if they could bring their pets into the office. So this is just pretty much bribery. If I can bring my worthless mutt to the office to work, I'll stay. Why don't you just do your work? Do what you're being paid to do. You're not being paid to grope dogs. You're not being paid to bring your dogs there. Leave your dog at home. Leave your dog at home. Dogs can improve your company's image, but again, which is BS, because again, society, majority of people in society are dog nutters. Majority of people of dog nuts are so ignorant to dog culture, of what's really going on. They don't know about the diseases, the parasites, the attacks, how bad dog owners. They don't know about that. They don't know about that. All they see is dog. That's it. From everything they tell you on TV, that's it all about dog. And they take that with them. And they take whatever they see on TV and the media, and they use that everywhere they go, not realizing it's all a delusion. It's all lies and excuses. So of course, if you have a company that has dogs, other dog nuts are going to look at it as something great, because they're always going to associate dogs with great, perfect. Always. They never associate dogs with anything bad. Even when dogs do bad, they don't acknowledge that the dog did bad. They acknowledge that the owners did bad. And it's not the dog's fault. But anyways, Core the Dog Butcher, another worthless mutts. And remember, it is okay to hate dogs.